So I actually have a question in regards to your basically security assessments that you're doing currently. I noticed you guys are kind of like one of the pioneers when it comes to assessments. I am recording, but I can pause the recording if you want. But one of my questions is, when you started, you particularly worked on smart contracts that were all Solidity based, right? So that would be EVM compatible, smart contracts, dApps, etc. I'll just say smart contracts as a whole. How are you guys transitioning over to other platforms that are not Solidity based,
Right.
like Rust platforms, as an example? How has that transition been for you all currently, and like, where do you see the future for CertiK?
We do audit Rust.
Yeah,
we do
you
audit
do?
Move as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
Move as well?
Yeah. So
okay.
it depends on the capacity we have,
Yeah.
the engineer resources.
Yeah, okay. And do you think that based off of those current assessments that you're already doing, do you think that there's a slight move away from the EVM? Or do you think that based off of the assessments and the clients that you've been working with, that maybe those Move and Rust assessments are just a trend? Like it's not something that is going to last?
We still receive a lot of EVM requests, EVM
Still.
audit requests.
Yeah.
So it's not us to, we provide an audit service, so it's up to the market to decide.
I see.
So if that happens, it also means we need more capacity on the Move and Rust.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. Okay. That's interesting. That's just very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
And probably there's more modules, like in Solana, tokens you don't need to write a tokens. It basically generates from a generator.
Yeah.
So more modules like this probably will happen in the future.
And Ethereum-based stuff, EVM could have did the same thing because they have Open Zeppelin, right?
Yeah, Open Zeppelin.
Which is the
library.
baseline library of everything that's already been tested and audited. But a lot of the engineers don't utilize that. They just fork and then hope that the fork is good, like they'll fork a project. But I think if they utilize that, like you said, for Solana, things would be a little bit better security-wise.
So if the fork audited codes, that is potentially better than forking the non-audited code.
Yeah, exactly. Forking an audited code, yeah.
From a development point of perspective, they usually will use library because the functions they call from the libraries will help them to simplify the code development.
Yeah.
Unless they're building something from scratch that's not currently available.
And that's when you guys come in to help.
Anyhow, they modify just a single line. It's good to audit.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Welcome.
Thank you.